Hi, Amiria. I guess you're not in band or choir. Okay. So here we go. We've got this triangle here. You need to know vocabulary for this. You need to know the couple vocabulary words that we had last time. One of the vocabulary words is median. Which one of those three lines, AC, AD, or DF, is a median? A median goes from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. Goes from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. Maybe that'll help. This is a 6. How about that? My screen is really messed up in parts of it. All right. 4, 2, and 6. Which one is the median out of AC, AD, or DF? AD is the median. Because it goes from the vertex A to the midpoint of the opposite side D, because 6 on this side and 6 on this side makes it the midpoint. That's a median. AC is called a what from last time? Thank you, Cambry. It's an altitude. It's an altitude. Okay? FD is called a mid segment. You do not have to worry about mid segment today. They'll give you a mid segment on the drawing just to try to trip you up. Okay? So FD for that, don't call it a median or an altitude because it's a mid segment. And we're not going to work with mid segments in here. Okay? So altitude, median. Got to know which one's an altitude, which one's a median. Can you handle that? Okay? The altitude goes from the vertex perpendicular to the opposite side. The median goes from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. Okay. This one. Okay. Here we have a bunch of medians crossing. And when a bunch of medians cross, the bigger part, like AX, the longer part of the median, is 2/3 of the whole thing, and the longer part is twice as long as the shorter part. So if XF is 12, how long's AX going to be? 24. How long is AF going to be? 36, because you add them together. Okay? If this whole thing here from B to D is 21, how long's the longer part? 14, because it's 2/3 of 21. So it's 14. How long's the shorter part? 7. If CX is 28, how long is EX? 14, because it's twice, half the length. That's 18, so this is half of it, 14. 24, half of it, 12. 14, half of it, 7. Okay? All right. What is X called? What's the vocabulary word for X? Where all three medians cross. You guys don't know your vocabulary yet. You'll have to learn them by next Thursday. It's called the centroid. The centroid is the vocabulary word for X. Centroid. So, Where three medians cross is called the centroid. Okay, do you understand? So the centroid's where three medians cross. The longer part's twice as long as the shorter part. The longer part is 2/3 of the whole thing. Altitude goes from the vertex perpendicular to the opposite side. Median goes from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. Those are the three things you need to know for the quiz.